With Braves goaltender Justin Evenson, and Justin, the Braves have certainly had some great success with goaltenders from Minnesota. How did you end up here?
It's a little long story. Dustin contacted my goalie coach and Hank Johnson's goalie coach, who we share it with, Dave Rogalski, and he was looking for a guy for this year after Hank left, and I kind of came in, my name came up, and then here I am. So it's not too bad. It's been pretty fun so far. Me and Hank get along really well, so that's been good too. So just been a good fit so far.
Yeah, I guess the goalie coach is a dandy. Obviously, he's produced two pretty goaltenders here. You were at Minnehaha. I guess that was the name of it prior to this. What was that all about?
So I grew up in Minnetonka, and then I decided to move in 9th grade to Minnehaha, and that was its lineage. My grandparents have been there, and my father and my older brother. So it's a good Christian school where, we just got to develop more, and I got to play as much as I could my sophomore, junior, and senior years. So I developed a lot there, saw a lot of shots from a lot of good players, so just kind of fell into place and worked out well.
What were the expectations? What did Dustin say to you when he brought you here? What were the expectations?
The beginning of the year, it was kind of, you're going to go every other game, and you're going to see who's going to go, and then all of a sudden, thing kind of opened up for me, and I've been taking it so far, and I've just loved it so much.
You've been just absolutely fantastically consistent. You can't ask for more than that. I think there's only been a couple games in the mix. Consistency. How do you attribute that so far? What have you been doing well?
I think it's a lot to do with my family, my grandparents, everybody's supporting me and doing all that, and then it comes down to the hard work and dedication you have every single day to want to be better and want to stop every shot and want to do everything you can to give your team a chance to win, which is always kind of what my parents have been telling me, so it's kind of a tribute to that.
So it starts with hard work.
Yeah, hard work, dedication. You got to put the hours in the off season, that you're going to get success from that.
Any favorite prep exercise or a certain routine that you got to do on every start?
I listen to a lot of the same music. I do the same routine almost every single day. It doesn't matter if I'm playing or not. It's just kind of a thing I do. It's a lot of sewer ball with the guys, and then a lot of stretching, a lot of music, a lot of running, kind of all that stuff, and then some visual stuff as well too.
You've seen a lot of minutes. I don't know if you're accustomed to that many minutes. Obviously, all goaltenders want to play. The minutes bother you at all?
No, not really. I think I'm getting used to it. I only played 25 to 30 games in Minnehaha, so it's kind of been a little bit of a change, but it's a good change so far, and I think I'm adapting well to it.
I'll go back to Hank. You guys obviously knowing each other pretty well. What did Hank tell you about this situation here? He was absolutely outstanding, probably one of the best Brave goaltenders I've ever seen, and again, the bottom line was consistency. But what kind of picture did Hank envision you here?
He kind of gave me a lot of, I don't know what you call it, I guess, advice about what to expect and what to do here and what there is to do here. He really worked with me over the summer about screens and stuff like that, and being consistent and being positive all the time, because not every game is going to be perfect. His major quote to me was that it's a marathon, not a sprint, so don't take one game and think it's the worst game ever, and just got to get past it, because there's going to be another one right around the corner.
Yeah, man, your consistency has been absolutely fantastic. I can only think of a couple of games. Actually, if I just look at the Nepean game,
yeah.
I don't necessarily look as an ex-goaltender, look at that as a bad game. It just seemed to be, there's nights, as Hank had alluded to, the puck just finds its way. There was a lot of gap and angles and different things there, but it's just the night where the puck goes in.
Yeah, I was fighting the puck a little bit. It's going to happen at some of those nights, but my teammates did everything they could to give me a chance to win. Too bad we didn't come out with it, but what happens, and you just got to bounce back for the next game and play even better.
So moving forward, Canada, you've seen them a few times already. What do you expect from them? They're a very, very much improved team.
Yeah, they've really improved. They've been on a very hot streak lately, and so we need to do what we are planning to do, what Jesse tells us to do every night: chip pucks in, go deep, got to go battle in corners, block shots, be a gritty team to play against. So that's probably the biggest thing for us.
Final question, not a hockey question. You're on a deserted island. You're not going to get off. You can pick one person, and who is that and why?
I think I'm going to go with Andrew Jarvis. I live with him, so he's a pretty hands-on kind of guy. He knows what he's doing most of the time. I think he can build a lot of stuff. He's kind of a redneck kind of like that, so it's kind of funny. So I think probably Andrew Jarvis.
Thanks very much, Justin. I really appreciate you doing this. Continued success. It's been a thrill watching you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Justin Evenson, of your Brockville Braves.